Good morning to you. It's another great day here in Central Virginia on the first Monday in December, also known as Cyber Monday. We'll get to that in a minute. We always look forward to being able to come together for the area's only live local talk and entertainment show, Virginia This Morning. Amy Lacey and I are proud to be your host. I'm Bill Bevins.
Hey, it is so great to see you this morning, Mr.
Good to
B.
see you.
Also great to see you. We hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday weekend. You can enjoy a variety of things right here on Virginia This Morning. We have the pleasure of meeting all kinds of people, learning new things, and finding out what's happening in and around Central Virginia. Before I go too much further, I have to say that yesterday I met the loveliest cashier at the Carytown Fresh Market. And she was talking to me for a few seconds, and then it occurred to me, oh, wait a second.
She knows you.
She knows me. Thank you for watching. She says she watches each and every day.
So you were doing the shop local thing, which you were supposed to do this weekend.
I was a little bit dazed and confused because I was thinking about all 10, 12 things I had to do that day. But when she said CBS 6, and I said, oh, yes, yes, yes. So thank you for watching. I will be back in Fresh Market next time, and I will be a little more cognizant of what is happening in the present moment, not thinking about the rest of my day.
Well, she brought you back into focus.
She did bring me back in, so, you know, it all worked out.
All right. All right, folks, traditionally, after our pre-show chat, we share a few highlights of what you're going to see on our show. We enjoy staying connected to you, our valued friends and viewers of the show, so whether you're out and about or traveling to a fun destination, capture those fun and unique pictures and send them our way. One of our viewers sent this photo in. Take a look at that.
Oh, looks like fun.
Oh, somebody had some fun. Yeah, we'll share the details on that and check out a few more. Can't wait to see what's been landing in our inbox coming up this morning.
And our baking entrepreneur friends, Jennifer Peng and Caitlin Singleton from With Love, Kat and Thea, they are back with us today. Things will get a little bit spicy in the kitchen this morning. They're going to feature triple layer chocolate cake with a curry pumpkin curd and coconut whipped cream. Yum. Just a little taste of the holidays, and we have our forks coming out in our second half hour this morning.
Wow. And I told them when they came in, I love their backstory on this, that they're best friends forever.
For 2 decades. Yeah, and they met at the bus stop. That is one of my favorite stories. Love it so much. Love it. Speaking of the holidays, which we are, the Christmas at the Inn Arts and Crafts Show at Virginia Cliff Inn is underway, and you still have time to buy some great gifts. Today, Andreas White-Murdaugh is on location, lucky her, and she's going to be our tour guide. Hey, Andreas.
Good morning. It is Christmas in Glen Allen. I'm at the Virginia Cliff Inn, and we are, as Bill said, getting ready for the Christmas at the Inn Arts and Crafts Show. It's today, December 2nd, tomorrow, December 3rd, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And I can tell you every room of the beautiful home behind me is filled with uniquely crafted gifts that you can buy for your loved ones. There's still time to get down here today to get your tickets. We're going to go inside. There's some amazing spiced tea. There are all kinds of baked goods, all kinds of beautiful crafts. It totally put me in the Christmas spirit when I got here this morning, and I cannot wait to share it with you. So listen, we're outside right now. It's nice and frigid out here, but we're going to be warm inside. In the meantime, Julie Watkins, it's winter for real now. I hope you've got some warm days in the future for me, maybe.
Andrews, I tell you what, though, that sunshine looks great on you. You're not shivering at all out there, so you're wearing that cold pretty well. Yeah, I know. I feel for you, though. I just stepped outside myself, and I just got whacked with that cold, cold air, and boy, does it wake you up, that's for sure. All right, yes, it's definitely a cold start here on this Monday morning. You know, we kicked things off mainly in the 20s for a lot of areas. We were in the 30s for Richmond. We had some clouds overnight. That helped to keep that temperature just slightly elevated for downtown Richmond, but surrounding areas easily dropped into the 20s. So right now we are at 34 degrees at the airport, but it feels like 28. So we are going to have that wind chill to contend with for the remainder of the afternoon. Currently, we are seeing those temperatures beginning to rebound here, so responding to that sunshine a little bit as we've got upper 20s as we get north and west of Richmond, and then still right around freezing in Petersburg, 34, slightly warmer in Wakefield. But we're all going to be situated in the low 40s for today. Now, yesterday we made it to 51. Today Today we're going to be 10 degrees cooler, and that's going to put us in the low 40s. And then again, when we factor in that wind, it's going to be feeling like the upper 30s through the afternoon. By tonight, frigid night in store for us. No matter where you go across the state, we are going to be seeing sub-freezing temperatures. 22 degrees will be that low for Richmond and Chester, and then a lot more teens showing up for those rural spots. And then 40s again for our Tuesday, and another round of 20-degree weather as we go into Wednesday morning. Again, looking at a lot of teens as we get north and west of Richmond, anywhere from about 16 to 18 degrees from Ashland back through Stanton. So that cold air, it is pretty much on top of us as of right now, and it is not budging anytime soon. Notice that that jet stream is going to be slow to push northward, so that means that we're socked underneath this cold air until at least about Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night. Thursday we might get a little bit of a break, but that's going to be short-lived as more cold air just kind of pours in from another cold front that is going to be pushing through. So of course this time of year we just see one cold front after another as these high pressures kind of drop in out of Canada, so it really brings in that Arctic blast. So we're looking at cold air for much of the Northeast on back towards the Great Lakes. The snow that we're seeing across Illinois and even into portions of West Virginia, that's going to stay out of our area. No major storm systems to be had for us, at least. Just a few clouds that will be passing overhead for tonight into tomorrow, but then bright sunshine for Tuesday afternoon. Hour by hour today, we're looking at, again, 40s for that daytime high, mid-30s by 6 o'clock. So once the sun goes down, those temperatures are going to plummet, and quite quickly. So by early tomorrow morning, we'll be seeing that temperature at 22 degrees, but we're going to be spending an extended amount of time tonight with sub-freezing temperatures. And then Thursday will become breezy, but those winds are going to shift to the southwest, so that's going to bring in some more milder air, I guess you could call it. Still unseasonably cool for this time of year, but pushing into the mid-50s. And then again, with that frontal system all the way through Thursday night, we're dropping back down to the 40s for the daytime high, going into the weekend, and 20s to kick off the day Friday morning, Saturday morning, and Sunday morning. So if you are heading to the Christmas parade on Saturday, layers and heavy jackets, that's going to be your friend. All right, we'll be right back after this.
All right, good morning and happy Cyber Monday to you. It's December the 2nd. Thank you for tuning in to Virginia This Morning. If you are just joining us for the first time, welcome. If you are a repeat viewer, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. And thanks for coming back to Virginia This Morning. I'm Bill Bevins.
I'm Amy Lacey. It is so great to see you this morning here for Virginia This Morning. It is the start of the last month of the year. This is the first Monday of December, and we're delighted to spend each weekday morning with you. We know you have a choice of programming and appreciate the privilege of your time. It's not something that we take for granted. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being with us this morning.
And an extra thank you, just
yeah, you know.
All right, yeah, throw in a couple. We've got another great show planned for you to enjoy today. The goal is to open up the inbox and share a few submissions that came in over the Thanksgiving holiday weekend as part of our Everywhere You Are segment.
And Jennifer Peng and Caitlin Singleton from With Love Cat and Thea are here. They will share another one of their yummy sweet treats with us. Get ready, their triple layer chocolate cake with a curry, pumpkin curd, and coconut whipped cream is on the Virginia This Morning dessert menu. That sounds fabulous. And look at that. Can't wait to dig in.
It's beautiful. It's a curry in the pumpkin.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's a little spicy.
Try that.
Add a little spice to your holiday.
Yeah. All right, right now let's speaking of spicy, let's send it out to Andreas, who is live this morning. Happy Cyber Monday to you, Andreas.
I spent a lot of time lost. I work for
Good morning. It is a pleasure to be with you all. And we are so excited to be at the Virginia Cliff Inn. I am here with Holly Peel from North Star Academy, the Christmas Mother 2024 in Henrico County, Linda Melton, and the owner of the beautiful Virginia Cliff Inn, Miss Janice Clifton. We are so excited to be here for this year's Christmas at the Inn Arts and Crafts Show. It's taking place today and tomorrow, and there's still time for you to get your tickets. Now, before we jump in to the ticket information, this is something you've been doing for years, and it benefits our community in such a special way. You open up this beautiful home. Tell us about why this is so important to you.
This is a family tradition. We started back in 1980. It's a way to benefit our community and our 70 crafters who work all year to gather stuff, make stuff, bring it in one central location so that we can kick off the Christmas spirit at the Virginia Cliff Inn.
The Christmas spirit is permeating through this place. There are many, many rooms and different themes throughout each room, so you can find the perfect gift for that perfect person.
It is. We have a pet shop, we have a bake shop, we have a parlor with delicate ornaments, we have a sports room, and we also have some exterior areas where you can find many more items that you would love to have for Christmas.
That's right. It is perfectly designed. I can see the care with which everything is placed in every room, and it really does. As soon as you walk in, you feel the care. And that's so important. Now, North Star Academy has been a longtime partner of the Virginia Cliff Inn. Tell us about how your students get involved.
We're so excited to be a part of this. For several years now, our students have been coming and working here to get job skills. That's part of what North Star does, is to promote inclusive employment, and Virginia Cliff Inn is an inclusive employer. So the fact that we get to be a part of this show and then the proceeds from the show help benefit our program is just icing on the cake. It's such a privilege.
Absolutely. Now, you have many students who are part of this. Tell us about some of the things they've made.
Well, they haven't made things, but they help with the setup. They're part of our materials handling program where they're learning to stock and to market things. And so they help with the setup and the breakdown and then support some of the logistics with parking and checking people in when they get here.
I'm sure they are such willing participants to make sure everybody gets in, gets everything that they need. Such a critical role to play in what is such a monumental show each and every year. Miss Linda, the Christmas mother of 2024 in Henrico, we talked a little bit before we got started about the impact that this show has in Henrico County and how you've partnered together.
And we certainly appreciate everything that Janice does to help the Henrico Christmas Mother. This year we will serve 4,700 people, about 1,500 families. We could not do it without community partners. And we are just, I can't say, we're so appreciative of everything that Janice has done, that the community has done, so that we can help those in need in Henrico County through the Christmas season.
Absolutely. Now, what does it mean to be the Christmas mother? It is such an achievement. I feel like there's a little halo over your head. You are going to be out in the community in many different ways over this Christmas season. Tell us about your experience.
So I am really honored because I am the first legacy Christmas mother. My mother, Charlotte Melton, was the 2000 Christmas mother. Wow. And so I just feel that this is a great honor, but I go to schools, Ruritan clubs, Rotary clubs, Kiwanis clubs, pick up donations from lots of people in the community who want to give back, who just, they're just so excited, and they collect food and toys and clothing, because everybody can use a hand up, not a hand out.
Absolutely. That is beautiful. And I can just tell, to be a legacy Christmas mother, I mean, the qualifications to do something like that is absolutely amazing. And you all partner so well. And I can see the friendship between you all that is permeating again through the halls of this building. Now, Miss Janice, we've got some spiced tea. Thank you. And after being outside on this beautiful Christmas season morning, it is so beautiful. This
is Granny's The End's special spiced tea.
It is. I want everyone to come out today and try Granny's Spiced Tea. We've been making this at the end for 30 years, and of course, it's not quite as warm right now as normal, but you can come here and buy it, take it home. It is a delicious thing to give for teachers' gifts, to sit in front of the fire and enjoy. We give everyone a sample, and we do have it for sale as well. We also have homemade Brunswick stew going on all day today and tomorrow. So come out and get your stew, spend the day with us. Today and tomorrow, seniors get in for free admission. Of course, if you want to make a donation, the ticket sales go to our partners anyway, but you're not required to do that. And I just want you to come out, meet me. I'll be in the carriage house, which is your first stop along the way, and get to see you and tell you more about the history of our home.
So much. This is delicious.
Good, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it just tastes like Christmas. Of course it would.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to taste the Brunswick stew. Today, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Today, seniors are getting in.
Today and tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow, seniors are getting in.
But everyone's welcome.
Everyone is welcome, and everyone should come out. This is such an impressive setup. There's literally a gift for everyone in your life, and it makes us reminded that you really should take care in what you choose for people, and also do our best to shop local this Christmas season. Thank you all for what you're doing here at the Virginia Cliff Inn.
We appreciate your support.
We appreciate you. So get down here, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. December 2nd today, and December 3rd, get your spiced tea, your Brunswick stew, and the perfect gift for your loved ones.
All right, welcome back to our live Monday morning show. 'Tis the season of parades, and you can make plans to see and enjoy the parade, the 41st Annual Dominion Energy Christmas Parade. It returns to Broad Street this Saturday, December 7th. There'll be big balloons, floats, marching bands, clowns, and a lot more, along with legendary Santa, and they're all going to make their way from the Science Museum to 7th Street, downtown Richmond native and 2024 Team USA member, Olympic swimmer, and medalist Charlie Swanson will serve as this year's parade grand marshal. So excited to have that parade back in town for this Saturday. Now, if you can't watch our show live and want to stay up to date with our segments, folks, you can visit virginiathismorning.com anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And there are other options too, such as viewing on one of these apps, Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, Android TV channels too. Now, if you need the app, just visit the App Store on your device and search WTVR Richmond, absolutely free.
This segment is sponsored by OTL Behavioral Health. OTL Behavioral Health offers incredible services and treatments to help you navigate challenging times in your life. Elizabeth Scarf joins us today to share her insights on the benefits of psychiatry and medication management. Thank you for being here, Elizabeth.
Well, thank you for having us today.
For folks who aren't familiar with the term, what is psychiatry medication management?
Well, psychiatry management is basically using our evidence-based medication knowledge to help improve mental health in a more timely manner than therapy can. Therapy is a long-term solution, and it's very good basic mental health. But at times when you have injury from stress or trauma, medications can aid in that healing.
Because therapy can take not just months, but years potentially, and sometimes you need more of that immediate help.
Exactly.
So why are there some stigmas that are related to medication management?
Well, you know, even a century ago, mental health was thought of as a weakness or a moral problem. It hasn't been until recently that we've really discovered there's a biological basis to what causes mental health.
OTL Behavioral Health has the slogan of meet you where you are. How do you meet someone where they are with psychiatry medication management?
Well, one of the things we did really learn during COVID is that telehealth is very crucial to mental health care. A lot of our patients can't even get out of their house sometimes. And so with telehealth, we can meet them where they're comfortable, be it at their house, in their car during their lunch break. I mean, we live in a very busy world. It's hard to take time for ourselves.
And how can folks get involved with telehealth at OTL?
Well, it's as easy as calling and filling out our patient forms. You could start with therapy. You could talk to even a psych nurse practitioner first and see which way you should go.
Why would you encourage someone today to take that first step if it's something they've been thinking about for a while, why they should take that first step to seek support?
Well, ask yourself, do you take care of your physical health? I mean, mental health and physical health go together. And just like life, you're born with certain genetic traits that may end up being diseases. You're also wear and tear, injuries to your physical health. These happen to our mental health as well. Stress and trauma take a good beating on our mental health, and we need to check in every now and then to see where we are. And when it's serious, we need medicine. But, you know, like I said, therapy heals and medicine helps.
And as far as OTL behavioral health, you're available, you want to help, you're in the community, and you are meeting people where they are.
Yes, I started my psych journey. I started off as an ER nurse, ICU nurse. I got into psych because there is not enough outpatient help out there, and most people have to revert going to the emergency department, and that is not where you're going to get the best help. The best help is where you're comfortable and you feel safe.
And managing that throughout the times, you know, the normal daily routine, and making something like OTL behavioral health a part of your journey.
Oh yes, I agree with that, exactly.
All right, thank you, Elizabeth, for being here. Such important information to bring to Virginia this morning. OTL Behavioral Health is located at 9201 Arboretum Parkway South, Suite 300. That's in Chesterfield County. For more information, call them at 804-520-4600 or visit this website. It is otlbh.com. Stay with us. Virginia This Morning returns after the break. Welcome back, everybody. Of course, we love being everywhere you are, checking in with you through your photos and videos that you send to us.
Please continue to send them so we can share them here on our live show.
Neil Young is getting in the holiday spirit. Here are some of the fruitcakes he prepared for Thanksgiving. He also baked some pies, cooked some chitterlings, and made cornbread stuffing. Delicious.
She's from Pittsburgh. She said chitterlings.
Well, chitlins, okay? Okay, Bill.
And by the way, that's not the Neil Young, the singer.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like, with all the music.
He's got a busy schedule.
With all the music, imagine that you can still have time for that.
All right. Karen Gloyer shared this photo of her pup, Emmy.
Oh,
recently celebrated her second
cutie.
birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, come on now.
Somebody is freshly groomed and looks like a little bit of a pup cut there.
Very nice.
How cute. And the folks down at Freeclad Flower Farm are also bringing in the holidays. There's a photo from a recent wreath making activity. So much fun to go there, and it's really cool to then see what you made on your front door throughout the season. So such a great time. Are you having fun with your family, friends, and pets? We'd like to share in the adventure while staying connected to you. Maybe if you're making chitterlings.
All right. It's time now. It's your turn. Send us a high-resolution video or a JPEG image of a fun moment of your adventure making chitlins. You can upload to one of our social media channels or just simply email us at virginiathismorning@wtvr.com. We look forward to sharing your memory and having it on the air.
Okay, it's also start to time to start scratching this morning. Not necessarily your head or anything like that, but the Let's Make a Deal Scratcher. It's the hottest ticket in town, and it's presented by the Virginia Lottery. CBS 6 and the Virginia Lottery are giving 4 lucky contestants a chance to win a $100 Scratcher prize pack.
Now, last week we announced the second winner, and today we'll reveal the name of our third winner.
Yay! The third winner is Jennifer Landrum from New Kent County. Congratulations, Jennifer. What a great, great prize for the holiday season.
Don't worry, be happy. You still have time to enter and win. We'll announce the fourth and final winner next Monday, December 9th, between 9 and 10 a.m. right here in Virginia this morning. Make sure to be watching.
This segment is sponsored by Renew Health and Wellness.
Now's a great time to explore health and wellness opportunities. Today, Trish Banks, patient care coordinator with Renew Health and Wellness, joins us to share some of the great care and services they offer, as well as some information regarding their upcoming holiday open house. We always have you in to talk about this. Good to see you again.
Well, thank you. It's great to see you as well.
Yeah, so the holiday open house is a big deal that you guys do every year, and it's something I know you look forward to.
We do. It's become huge. I mean, we've been doing it now for many years, and when COVID hit, we went virtual. So now we get a lot more attendees because you can be at home and watch it from your couch in your pajamas.
But you still have the in-person one as well.
Well, we basically, this is it, okay? So we do it in the holidays, and we put everything on sale.
Okay.
We also give away over $20,000 worth of services. So if you're signed on and watching, your name goes into the bucket, and we draw names all evening.
All right, so before we get too far into that, let's talk about what it is you do there, because folks may not be aware.
Oh, that's true. So our core service is bioidentical hormone replacement therapy, and that is simply giving you back the hormones you had at good levels when you were young, and it restores quality of life and health so you feel like you did when you were in your 20s and 30s.
You and I were talking before the cameras came on. You've been there for a while. I've been helping you out over the years and everything, and people do. It changes their lives. It really does change the way they feel, and it really makes a big difference. And you were saying you've had people come back after 10 years, and they really do have a great opinion of what happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So a lot of people think they're just getting older when they start getting fatigue and lower sex drive, and they feel brain foggy, and they can't focus as well, or they have depression or anxiety they never had, and most of the time that's hormone related. So when they get their hormones restored, it's like they say the number one thing is, I feel like I used to feel. I've got my life back.
Makes a big difference. All right, let's go back to some of the services you offer as well, because folks want to know that to get in for this big event that you got coming up.
You bet. So we're going to have everything on sale, including our Clean Start weight loss program, 12 weeks, whole food eating. Average weight loss is 30 pounds. So it's a wonderful thing to do, especially in January, after the holidays.
Yeah, going in.
And then we have aesthetic services. So, we want to keep you feeling good on the inside and beautiful on the outside. Plus, we also have intimate wellness for men and women. And a lot of people don't know about that, but we do have quite a few men at Renew Health and Wellness.
Well, every time I've been, I was there,
Yes.
and there's other guys there too, because it does make a big difference. And of course, this is not something new that you're doing. This is something that you guys have been at for a while, and obviously progressing with the times and keeping up to date with the latest innovations. But at the same time, there's that personal care, and I know that's important to you too.
It is. We have an incredible staff, and you become like family when you come to Renew, because we get to know you. Many of our clients have been there for 13 years.
Yep.
So we really are truly like a family, and we get to know you well.
We used to come in and actually do some taping at your place there, and I'd get to meet folks, and they'd ask me about it, and I said, yeah, I definitely use the services, and it made a big difference. And obviously people do feel better, and then you've got the aesthetics that go with it, and they not only feel better on the inside, look better on the outside, and everybody really does enjoy it. Yeah. Thank you for all you're doing there. And this big event is...
Big event.
You're going to save a lot of money on it and feel better at the same time.
right. And so you can register for this event on our website, renewmetoday.com. You can also call our number, which should be on your screen
it'll be
shortly, and register. And once you're registered, you'll get a link to join, and that's all you have to do. And then just show up.
All right, Trish, always good to see you. Renew Health and Wellness is holding their virtual open house December the 5th. Mark that date, 6:30 p.m. Renew Health and Wellness is located at 10,120 West Broad Street, Suite F in Glen Allen. For more information, give them a call. Here is the number, 804-430-8889. Or you can visit the website, renewmetoday.com. And Virginia This Morning returns after a quick break.
This segment is sponsored by Molina Healthcare.
As they say, reading is fundamental, and it is the building block for success both in and outside of the classroom.
It's vitally important to introduce readers to books at an early age. Our friend and community partner, Molina Healthcare of Virginia, has joined CBS 6 in putting books in the hands of area children.
Recently, our own Kristen Lors had the opportunity to visit Pleasance Lane Elementary School, and she read the book, I Am Enough by Grace Byers, and she read it to Miss Banks' third grade class.
So much fun. Molina Healthcare of Virginia also made a donation of in-demand books to the school library. Dr. Joseph Rodriguez is the principal of Pleasance Lane Elementary School, and Tabitha Good from Molina Healthcare of Virginia shared this.
Molina believes that every student has the ability to excel academically. Fostering a love of reading at an early age is critical to the success of their educational journey. And that's why we are committed to getting books into the hands of those who need it most.
Yeah, I mean, it's important that our students are reading proficient at such an early age. We all know that the literacy of our students and being able to read at this young age at the elementary school is a pathway to success in middle school and in high school, and of course in their career.
Big thank you to Pleasance Lane Elementary School and to Molina Healthcare of Virginia.
You can find Molina Healthcare of Virginia at 3829 Gaskins Road in Glen Allen. You can give them a call at 855-242-8282 or visit them online at molinahealthcare.com/VA.
This segment is sponsored by Pentec Flooring by Mr. Fix-It.
Ready to upgrade your home? Pentec Flooring is the newest product now offered by Mr. Fix-It. Our friend Mark Benstock, the owner of Mr. Fix-It, joins us to share some great news. Good to see you.
Great to be here with you.
This is exciting because it's opening up some great opportunities for folks to get a big grade up on their garage floor.
Yeah, you're right. You know, if you've got a concrete garage floor, you have a concrete basement or even an outside patio, sidewalk, around a pool, we are delighted to be the exclusive company for its manufacturer. It's named Pentec, and they have this amazing coating. So you can, the most common, of course, is garages, because where we live with all the homes and all the attached, or you know, and we love turning that garage from just plain into something gorgeous. When I had it done at my house, you know, my wife was just, holy mackerel, this looks amazing.
So it goes from garage to garage mahal.
Yes, it does. And so many of us use our garage for more than just parking, you know, a car. A lot of us, you know, have either, you know, workout equipment or a workshop or something. But if it's concrete, you know, smooth concrete, we can transform it. And the colors are just stunning. There's so many different varieties of options. It can even do a sports team color, and we can start a rivalry in the family, maybe.
Yeah. You know, epoxy's been a thing for years now.
Yeah.
Is this an upgrade from that?
It is definitely an upgrade from that. This is not an epoxy floor. This is the next step up. This carries epoxy, doesn't have quite as good of a warranty normally, and it also can potentially have fade issues. So with our polyurea coating from Pentec, from the manufacturer, we can give the customer a get it once, get it done right. You know, that's what we bring to the table, Bill, is as you know, customer satisfaction is super important to us. We are one of the few local companies here that have, you know, a big variety of products that we like to do and love to serve the community for over 54 years. And at the top of our list is, if we're going to recommend something, it's got to be something that not only looks good today, but looks good for many years to come and is durable. Some of the lower cost options in the epoxy world, for example, can peel up. A lot of our customers that we are grinding off the old epoxy, and that's actually part of the process. Is we do a very light amount of grinding that takes a super thin layer of the concrete off, so that when the Pentec product is applied, it bites, and that's why we have that lifetime warranty.
So I had a friend that had epoxy done a couple of years ago. It was a process, and it took forever, and almost had to leave the house because of the fumes.
Yeah.
How long does this take?
So the great news about our process is we'll get it done typically in a day, unless it's a monster garage. I think you've got an 8-car garage with all the sports cars, right? So that might take us, no, I'm just kidding, but that might take us longer. But other than that, the most common 2-car garage, we're in and out in a day. The customer is just amazed at how beautiful it looks, and we love being part of it.
Comes in colors, takes a day, looks gorgeous,
and it's not expensive. You know,
there it is.
No, I mean
that's like
the best part of it is that when it comes to home improvement, you know, a lot of products are way more than this, so it's very affordable.
Lifetime warranty.
And lifetime warranty. How about that?
Fantastic.
Yep.
All right, congratulations.
Yeah.
And folks, obviously a name you trust has got something else that you can put their trust in, and they'll do a fantastic job for you. Right now, $400 off plus 24 months interest free with Pentec Flooring by Mr. Fix-It. You'll find the showroom at 10,189 Maple Leaf Court in Ashland. For more information, give them a call, 804-726-8006, or visit the website, MrFixItVA.com.
Welcome back to Virginia This Morning. It's time to enjoy our kitchen area with Jennifer Pang and Caitlin Singleton. We first met these baking entrepreneurs earlier this year, and they've quickly become a fan favorite.
Definitely so. And they are here to make their triple layer chocolate cake with curry pumpkin curd and coconut whipped cream.
Yum.
And we've been waiting all morning. These ladies have been standing over here waiting all morning long, and it's finally time. All right, so let's go. You had the mixer going there.
I did. So the last time we were here, we were actually talking about how easy it was just to make a homemade whipped cream instead of going to the store and getting one from a can. So instead of going into how to do that again, I just went ahead and got started on this one. For the coconut whipped cream for the cake today, in this mixer is just heavy whipping cream, powdered sugar, some vanilla paste, and some coconut extract. So today what we actually wanted to highlight was the curry pumpkin curd that is going to be in the filling of the cake. And Kat here, she will go ahead and get started on that while I just kind of have this mixer running a little bit.
Yeah, so first thing you want to do is you have about 15 ounces of pumpkin puree that you want to put into the pot on medium-low. Now that's just like an average size can of pumpkin puree that you can get at the store, so it's not hard to find. Then you want to add 2 eggs and 2 egg yolks. So you have to separate those egg yolks from the rest of the eggs into the pot. You're also going to be doing...
You said 2, there's 4.
No, so it's 2 full eggs, and then you have to actually go and separate the yolks from the other 2 eggs. So it's a total of 4 eggs.
Oh, okay.
But 2 of the egg whites, you can save that for your omelet later if you wanted to.
Okay.
Then we have equal parts brown sugar and white sugar by weight. I'm going to add that brown sugar first.
It almost looks like chocolate chips are in there, or no?
So it's actually, we use Taiwanese brown sugar, which has a little bit better of a,
It's higher molasses.
Yes, thank you. Molasses content.
Standard brown sugar.
Okay,
And
so it looks like chocolate chips, but I bet
yeah,
there's so much
so they
flavor
they
there.
clump up a little bit, but then they melt just fine in the pot, and I just whisk that up on the heat until it's ready. Now we do have some that's already pre-prepared right here in the middle of the stove.
About how long do you cook this together?
It's only a few minutes. Basically, it's not necessarily by time, but you'll start to see when it starts to set just right, and it'll start coating things a little bit better and get a nice sheen to it. Plus, those little clumps of brown sugar will be nice and melted at that point.
And then at some point when that sugar starts to melt down a little bit, then we add in that curry powder.
Yes.
Right there off to the side.
So that's what this is right here. We have a mix of curry powder, ginger, cinnamon, and nutmeg, if you want to give that a sniff.
Oh, so good.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like the pumpkin pie spice with a kick.
Exactly. So just add a little bit of that, or all
Or
of
a
that
lot
in
of
there.
it.
The measuring spoon on the side. I thought you were going to dip out. No,
Oh, no.
a whole
We
thing went in there.
pre-portioned
Yeah, we pre-measure things to make it a little easier for you guys today. So go ahead and get that all mixed in. And like I said, once it's done, we have it all ready to
I've
hear.
got a question because, you know, to hear the curries in a dessert, to me, sounds a little bit different. How much curry is actually in there?
There is about 2 teaspoons. We use a yellow curry powder in this particular blend, and so we add that in there. So it still balances really nice with the other spices. And curry is actually used with pumpkin in like Indian food all the time. So it's actually a really nice flavor that goes together. It's just not something you generally see out and about, but that's what we like about it.
And that's why your bakery, your cafe is built on this special marriage of flavors.
And a lot of it is we draw inspiration from the things that we do daily. So part of the original idea from this came from I was making a pumpkin curry to go with on top of white rice. I was just like, how interesting would it be if we had a curry pumpkin curd on top of a dessert? And so we actually use Kat's chocolate cake recipe with my recipe for the curry pumpkin curd, and then we just kind of had that beautiful marriage of flavors together.
So I love the back because I wasn't here the first time you guys were here, and I love the story that you guys have been friends forever.
Yes.
And best friends forever. You go over to her house and they have this different kind of food that you fall in love with.
Yes.
And then you love each other and you're best friends, and it all just comes together and it blends, and now you have a business together using all of that information.
Yeah, it's great. You know, I encountered a lot of different flavors for me. I grew up in a German-Irish household. We didn't have all the cool flavors that Jen has at her house. But then for our bakery, we want to make new flavors really accessible for people that maybe are a little afraid to take that leap into trying a lot of different things. And this makes it a lot easier.
The fact that it's delicious does help.
Yes.
I'm mesmerized by the whipped cream there. It looks so good. So you did the layer of whipped cream.
I did. I did a layer of whipped cream over the first slice of chocolate cake there, and then I'm just kind of laying a nice helping of the curry pumpkin curd on top of that. So you always kind of want to create just kind of like in the center. You don't want to go too close to the edge because then that starts kind of spilling over, and then you lose all that deliciousness. So I'm just kind of doing.
Yeah, you don't want to squeeze out. You want to
right.
No,
right.
Like don't want to you squeeze a sandwich too hard and then it comes out.
Yeah. Well, what a special way, though, to still get that, you know, if you're not quite ready to give up all the pumpkin that we've had throughout the Thanksgiving season, you can just have a little bit of a different way to enjoy it. And I think with this curry, it sounds very exciting.
It is. So we actually have another piece of cake right behind you, Bill.
Oh, you're behind me. I'm just going to come over here.
I don't blame you. It's some good whipped cream.
I mean, coconut whipped cream sounds amazing.
Yeah, no, you're perfectly fine. But yeah, fresh whipped cream is always best, in my
that whipped
opinion.
cream is great.
Oh, yeah. We don't make bad things, Bill. We don't make bad things. All right, just going to go ahead and slide this over here because I know this will
hide that pumpkin curry.
I am,
And then
and that way
nobody
it'll
even knows
be
it's
like
there.
a nice little surprise when you cut into the cake.
And it sounds like, you know, the two of you can basically finish each other's sentences at this point.
At this point, yes.
Being friends. And I remember you met at a bus stop when you were going, was it 8th grade or 7th grade?
Actually.
Seventh grade, yeah.
Friend goals right here. But, you know, this is really special because this wasn't a recipe that you saw, that you even thought about until it just kind of came to you. And from talking with you, that's where how many of your great creations come to be.
I would definitely agree.
Yeah.
We do create all of our recipes from scratch. We brainstorm a lot together and create something new and unique that you don't just find anywhere else.
Nice, very nice. And I'm just, again, mesmerized by the whipped cream. It just, you know, yum. Bill already had some, and I can't wait to have my own.
It's really good. So this blending of the cultures and the flavors and everything at your bakery, does it just continue on and ideas come to you and like you keep literally mixing? See what I did?
Yeah.
Mixing things up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Is, you know, we'll sort of decide either we'll find a flavor that we really want to showcase and kind of brainstorm from there, or we'll say, you know what, we have this great chocolate cake, what should we do with that to make it a little different and unique and special, so it's not just like something you can find on a shelf somewhere else, right?
Well, you can find it on a shelf where you are.
Yes.
So that is the special
Where
part
they are
about
today.
It. Yeah.
All right, Jennifer and Caitlin are going to hang with us in the kitchen, and we are going to go to a quick break, and then we'll cut the cake in just a few minutes.
In the meantime, if you want to check out all the sweetness Jennifer and Caitlin create at their bakery with Love, Cat, and Thea, just check out virginiathismorning.com.
We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Thanks for spending part of your morning here with us. We're going to wrap things up. It's going to be a treat on Virginia This Morning with Jennifer Ping and Caitlin Singleton. And man, are we good to go.
Yes, their dessert creation is on today's
Looking
menu.
for forks?
This is one of their signature dishes.
Yeah,
we want to eat some cake now. There were some cakes in that box right over there.
Oh, thank you.
Right here.
Good girl. She found the forks.
Yeah,
I always know where the forks are. Here we go.
Yep, here we go. Amy and Jen saving the day.
With cake.
I'm going to get to the middle here that has the pumpkin
Me
with the
too.
curry and the spices in it. By the way, the chocolate cake looks gorgeous, by the way.
Oh my goodness. There's that, it's kind of like chocolate, but then, ooh. A little bit, I love it. It's so good.
That is really good. They're really different.
We like to be good and different.
But
it worked.
But it almost tastes like a little bit of pumpkin pie just in the middle there. So it's a lovely surprise. Delicious, delicious stuff.
Well, this was fun. You guys did great. Congratulations on the business. And best friends being business partners. It's wonderful that you're able to do this. And the results ain't bad either.
It's now a really busy time of year for you going into the holidays. Do folks order a lot of custom cakes?
We actually had some custom pies that we had for Thanksgiving, but then, yeah, we do custom cakes as well. Not just during the holidays. We've actually done some birthday cakes for people as well. So whenever you need, we got you.
Okay, that's good to know. We want to say thank you to all of our guests today, including the Virginia Cliff Inn, Mr. Fix-It, Jennifer Peng and Caitlin Singleton, Molina Healthcare Virginia, Renew Health and Wellness, OTL Behavioral, and to all of you, our friends and viewers of the show.
We appreciate your viewership, and our live show returns tomorrow morning, 8:56 a.m. See you then.